남의 돈을 빌렸으면 갚아야지.
My husband and I got a fake divorce, on paper only. It was because of debt. The lawyer said it was the best way to protect the assets under my husband's name. Don't worry, this will be over soon. Just hang in there for 1 year. I believed him. We were still married, and we'd meet at hotels once or twice a month. I thought that was enough. I was 35, still young, but I believed I could endure that much for the person I loved. But every time I went to that house, there was someone strange there, his sister. He said she was his older sister, 42 years old, unmarried, living at her parents' house. At first, I thought, plenty of people live like that these days. But it felt off. She was always deep inside the house, the master bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen late at night, like she owned the place. Want some water? You look a little pale lately. She was too kind, too natural. That's what made it strange. Why would someone older than me care that much? One day, I went to his room and froze. She was lying on his bed. His mattress is better for my back. Mine's too firm. And just like that, everyone acted like it was normal. His mother, my husband, no one seemed bothered. I was the only one standing there, like an outsider. Another day, it was in the bathroom. She was washing his hair. A 40-year-old woman and a 42-year-old man, siblings, that close. He has a herniated disc. He can't do it himself. My husband had his eyes closed, smiling peacefully. I stood outside the door, holding my breath. Late at night, I'd hear strange sounds, voices from behind a closed door, soft laughter, whispers, voices too close together. I stood at the end of the hallway, listening. Should I open it, or should I pretend I didn't hear? I stood there for a long time, then turned away. Confirming it felt more terrifying. "What's wrong with you lately?" my husband asked. "Why are you being so sensitive about my sister?" Families can be like that. Don't read into it. His words were always the same. I was the one misunderstanding. I was the one overreacting. I was the sensitive one. In that house, I was the only stranger. His mother held his sister's hand and laughed. My husband sat at the table his sister had set. "Her cooking is the best," his mother said, and my husband nodded. I just sat there, lifting and lowering my spoon. A fake divorce. I thought we were just living apart temporarily. I thought after 1 year we'd go back to normal. But that choice was slowly pushing me out of his life. Every time we met at the hotel, he'd say, "Just a little longer, it'll be over soon." But there was no sign of it ending, and my husband looked more and more tired. No, not tired, comfortable. In that house, next to her, she, 42, seemed more natural there than me, 35. That day, I showed up unannounced. I opened the front door. The living room was quiet, but the bedroom door was open. I walked down the hallway, barely breathing, and then I saw them, my husband and her, lying side by side, holding hands, her head resting on his shoulder. They were asleep, like a married couple. I couldn't say a word. I just turned around and left. A few days later, a certified letter arrived at my place. It was from her. The moment I opened it, my hands trembled. My husband's family registry. Spouse, her name. Divorce date, March 12th, 2018. 1 year before I met him. At the bottom, there was a note. "Listen, it's time for you to leave. Why would he ever love someone like you? Why would he waste his time on someone so insignificant? We needed you to clear our debt. That's all. He never loved you, not once. This house was always mine. He was always my husband, from the beginning. Now that you understand, leave quietly. They were a real married couple from the very beginning. I was the only one who didn't know. I was the only one who was used. A fake divorce. I never knew those words could be this terrifying. Who deceived who? I still don't know. Or maybe I don't want to know. So what am I supposed to do now? Do I just walk away like a fool? If this story resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.